where do we start? Well, obviously, we both have a great fun time together. We both have a very good sense of humour about things. We down to earth, take the mickey out of each other a lot. And she's got plenty of habits that make me laugh that I tease her about.
In the darkness of life, amidst thorny challenges and endless difficulties, there is a love that is steadfast, unceasingly throbbing like light. That is the love of Prince William and Catherine, a symbol of consensus and strength, a source of inspiration and hope for all those who are looking for meaning in life. Their hearts, even in the midst of many storms, are still forever red, glowing with eternal love and never-ending trust. The proof is clear. Prince William provided an update on his wife, Catherine, during a D-Day anniversary event in Portsmouth. He mentioned that Catherine, who is undergoing cancer treatment, would have liked to attend the event. William spoke affectionately about Catherine's grandmother, Valerie Middleton, who served as a codebreaker at Bletchley Park during World War II. Valerie and her twin sister Mary played a crucial role in decoding messages, including intercepting the news of Japan's surrender. Catherine has previously expressed pride in her grandmother's achievements and paid tribute to her by wearing a codebreaker's poppy brooch during Remembrance Sunday. Despite Valerie's secrecy about her wartime service, Catherine has honored her legacy and the contributions of Bletchley Park codebreakers. The wonderful thing about William marrying Catherine is that we are constantly reminded that there can be wonderful family histories in all of us worthy of becoming a royal. In many ways, we are learning that the royal system of royals marrying royals was very problematic, and that bringing any Brit into the lineage keeps it strong and helps everyone appreciate what wonderful people the British are. As said by zillions worldwide, the Brits sure do put on wonderful events. I would say the generations who fought in World War I and World War II, and the women who were left behind to carry on, both deserve our respect and gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, and with the deepest sincerity, I not only respect all our war veterans and those who didn't make it, but thank them too. As if verbal words of gratitude could ever be enough, they can't. Such sacrifice and such deaths can never, ever be forgotten. Catherine would most certainly have loved to be there for many important reasons, commemorating those who sacrificed their lives for the generations that followed, also as she is the Colonel of the Irish Guards, and on a personal note as her paternal grandmother, Valerie Glassborough, was a codebreaker at Bletchley Park, during the war deciphering the secrets of the German Enigma machine. Besides, Catherine obviously inherited her grandmother's courage. We do miss seeing our beautiful princess and hope she is much better. But no matter what we say, we can feel how much Prince William loved Catherine. Just like when getting married, couples will vow to always be together in health and sickness. And I'm seeing Prince William keeping his promise. Hope their love will always be as strong and beautiful. Because for a long time, their relationship has become a symbol not only of royalty, but also of solid and consensual love. The union of William and Catherine is not only a story of romantic love, but also a journey of mutual understanding and respect. Of course, marriage also has to go through many difficulties, turbulence, and arguments. However, together they have gone through many trials and ups and downs, from sweet moments to difficult trials. But in every situation, their love and consensus are always a solid fulcrum, helping them overcome all difficulties and also being an example and belief in love for other love relationships out there. In the important commemoration of D-Day at Portsmouth, although Catherine did not attend, the memory of Catherine in William's words was not only an expression of special love and care, but also a testament to his love, the affection and respect of a husband. In fact, he is also protecting his wife. Catherine's absence, if not skillful, will also be a topic of discussion for the press and the people. The profoundness in these words shows the utmost protection of one's wife, sympathy, and even a deep understanding between the two, creating a strong and beautiful relationship. For William, Catherine was not only a wife, but also a trusted friend, companion, and collaborator. Her presence and influence in his life cannot be denied, and every mention of her is an expression of a man's love and loyalty to his woman. Do you feel and think like me? Back to the event, I recently read a book entitled The Splendid and the Vile, a saga of Churchill, family, and defiance, during the Blitz by Erik Larson. While I considered myself knowledgeable about that era, no other history brought home to me with such immediacy the crucible that the British people endured. They withstood the onslaught at great personal cost, and they have my respect always. Fierce war, in addition to danger, also brings pain and loss. Perhaps we, the next generations who live in a modern and peaceful era, can hardly feel it clearly. The following is a sharing from someone who grew up during wartime. I remember the war, for I can recall as far back as being 3 years old. I recall walking to school over 3 miles carrying my gas mask at 4 or 5 years old. I started early, for I could already read. I recall the sound of the doodlebugs flying over our cottage and then silence before the explosion, the engines cut out. My dad built airplanes, Mummy had me, and had taken in 2 young refugee lads, who used to hide under their beds when the bombs were going off. We only had a wire cage type of shelter in our living room in which we crouched for safety. Dad joined the Home Guard so as to do his bit. Twice he saved my life by rescuing me, once getting his hands burned so badly that he grappled a fire barehanded. Now, and in the years after the war, rationing and deprivation slowly ended. I have never been able to stop myself from becoming overwhelmed at times by the knowledge that my life of comparative freedom would never have been if it had not been for the lives sacrificed. I am so grateful. There are insufficient words. I get so angry even when this generation derides to the point of despising older folk, thousands of whom made sacrifices of one sort or another. And don't get me started on those who desecrate the cenotaph and other war graves. Recognition should also go to every family who lost loved ones during the war. Their loss is everybody's loss. If there is a heaven, thank you to those that made it. We should never forget. Yes, that is the sharing of someone who was born and raised in war. We can clearly feel the strong emotions in his sharing, right? I know we will all be very hateful and angry towards those who betray our country and do not know how to appreciate a peaceful life like this. But those who overcome those difficult times are even more angry. To have a life like this, our ancestors shed blood and sacrificed a lot. So the previous generation has contributed to preserving the country, so we must build and develop it more and more strongly. Valuing the right to freedom took the lives and efforts of so many owning the responsibility to fight to protect it for our people. All our rights come with responsibilities and need our efforts to prevent them from being abused. Expecting rights without responsibility. People today in our country must consider where we would be had not our brave, loyal, and steadfast protected our country, our people, and our neighbors in Europe. Awful, the need to go to war against the brutal lust for power and control that starts war and tourism with its subversives and extremists. It is with the utmost respect and admiration that we acknowledge the extraordinary contributions of these individuals. Their unwavering dedication and selfless acts of heroism far surpass any recognition or reward we could ever bestow upon them. If you get a chance to visit Bletchley Park, it's very, very interesting, and a beautiful area of parkland in the center of Milton Keynes. Now I have freedom and all that goes with it. All thanks to heroes like these. Thank you so much for my life, you wonderful people. In short, before ending the video, I would like to reaffirm the position and importance of Catherine. She is not only a new member of the British royal family, but also a symbol of stability and freshness in royalty and community. Her presence and activities have had a profound impact on many fields, from social issues to culture and education. With her beauty, intelligence, and talent, Catherine attracted the attention and trust of both the king and the people. Her appearance not only brought newness and vitality to the royal family, but also increased community interest and concern. In social activities, Catherine has actively participated in and supported many charity programs and community projects. She regularly participates in activities such as volunteering, meeting local residents, and supporting social projects to improve the living conditions of disadvantaged people. Catherine's influence was not limited to the royal family, but spread throughout society. By participating in and supporting social activities, she contributes to building a better community and creating the best opportunities for everyone. That is an important and honorable role for a member of the British royal family. Well, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching our video, and I want to know what you think about these issues. Please express your opinion in the comments below. Hope you will always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.